Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome back to some Valhelsia 5. Today we're going into a little bit of a rabbit hole. I think I've got things finally worked out on how we're going to get our Archmage's spellbook. So, to upgrade this bad boy, we need a Dark Nether Star. I think I talked about this already. It's not too bad, we just need to get a Nether Star. And then these obsidian ingots are actually super easy. You just have to make these obsidian with iron clumps from Forbidden and Arcanus, which is just a piece of obsidian with 3 iron nuggets around it. Smelt that bad boy up and we've got those obsidian ingots. And it's just getting the Nether Star, which is something that's actually relatively easy to do once you have the Wither Skeleton skulls. I hunted Wither Skeletons for 30 minutes-ish, maybe 20 minutes, and didn't even get a single one yet, and that's with using a fortune spell as well. So I don't know if it's tied to the mage's spell book or not, but I did run around and kill a few with my sword as well to see if some would pop out, but none as yet. So that's the trickiest part for right now of getting that guy. Oops, I need the inventory. And then the use on this. The Weldon tribute I'll go through in the next episode. I've got to get a little bit to it figured out, but I've seen it a few other times and it takes a little bit of setup to have a decent build to be able to beat the Weldon boss, but it's not too bad, and the rabbit hole isn't too deep there because it's all explained in the book pretty clearly. Stellarite pieces, you just have to find your stellarite in the world and blow yourself up to get a couple. That's not too bad there. Totem of Undying, I did a boss raid on top, or a village raid, illager raid on top of the one that I had found in that one theater place. So I've got a couple extra of those kicking around, so I've got that on hand. Now the one that I was super confused on were these void worm eyes. These drop from the void worm. So we've got, there's not a chance, it's not chances for it to drop, so I think we'll get it one way or the other. And I'll see if I can't get a fortune kill or a looting kill on it, but I'm not going to guarantee that by any chance, to see if we can increase the amount we get from one. But to get this void worm eye took quite a bit of digging, and it was going through the animal dictionary here from Alex's Mobs. So I found the void worm here, and it tells you how to get the void worm is to tossing a mysterious worm into the void's end. You can obtain one of these worms by placing a crimson mosquito larva inside an Endurophage's capsid. Say that 3 times fast. Where do we get a crimson mosquito larva? Well, I've got it all done here. So this is the crimson mosquito larva, and it has a recipe, which is a maggot and a crimson mosquito proboscis. Obviously, the crimson mosquito proboscis comes from crimson mosquitoes, and if you look through the book, they're found in the crimson forest biomes in the nether. This is where I lost my armor trying to fight these guys at the same time as just, trying to be fancy and get fortune or looting kills on them to try and increase my chances to get these faster, but that's when I backed myself into lava and died one time, where I lost a couple of things, and the other time that I died a second time going back for my death body, and there was a bunch of piglins around and I didn't have gold on, so I got wasted. The second time, which broke my quark totem, which spilled all my inventory on the ground, and all the piglins decided they were going to pick up my armor and despawn with it, so that happened there. The maggot comes from flies. They drop 1 to 3. I got 4 off of one with the fortune kill, or the looting kill, so that wasn't too bad there. And then these capsids come from the Endurophages, which are these guys here. So I just got 2 more off of that guy. Wasn't too bad. So these don't craft together. You actually have to do it in the world. I'm just going to go back over here where I've got a little bit of a walkway out into nothing. So you'll take our larva, put it in there, shivers up for a little bit. And you right click on it again, he pops out of there and you've got him. Oh yeah. Gotta crouch to break those guys. So now I've got 3 mysterious worms. I'm gonna throw one into the void and we're gonna do the void worm together. I was gonna do them off camera to get like tips and tricks for fighting them, but I thought maybe watching me derp around with them would be a little bit funner experience for everybody. I don't know if it's gonna be funner for me, but it's gonna be fun one way or the other. You guys can have the fun. And just for safety's sake, we're putting one of these bad boys down because if I do die, I don't want to have to come back this far. I tried to clear out all the Endermans around here, but they respawn faster than I could actually kill them. So that's why I had all these resources there, but they don't hurt at all to have them, right? Where's my little walkway? Here it is. So I think if I just queue this guy into the void. There he is. So the book said not to hit him in the middle. Try and hit him in the head. Because he'll split off. Or maybe I was watching a... Oh, he's got homing shots. Okay. Oh, I forgot to review my armor upgrades that I did between episodes, so... I got him down about a third already. Not too much damage to myself. See, I split him in two. I was warned about this, or I knew about this, so... We're now fighting 2 of these guys. One's a little bit shorter than the other, but... I know what I forgot to do. There we go. Now we got some better regeneration going. Now we've got 3 of them. Fun stuff. Killed 1, apparently. Looks like his eye is inside there. So maybe that's where we'll get that from. So at the very least, they don't hurt really, really bad. Well, not with my armor that I've got on here anyway. Where'd you teleport to, my little friend? Come on. Yeah. Now we got 2. This should be fine. Just clean up these two little one-segment centipedes. Stop dodging my shots. Is that it, that all? So we got the one eye and the one mandible. I killed a cosmic cod somewhere along the way. Interesting. So yeah, just got to do that 2 more times and we'll have the void worm eyes that we need. Oh, I also got a shader grab bag out of that deal. Not too bad, I guess. They're pretty useless overall. What are these? Can I silky? No. Let's see. Nope, not place. Pick up. There we go. Oh, I forgot to create the spell. Extract, place, create. No, can't pick up those ones. Okay. Little test for myself anyway. Extract, pick up. There we go. So yeah, that's the void worm eye fight. I'll just show everybody where I'm at with my armor here. Took a little bit of beating on there. I did a 1 gold piece, so a sorcerer's one, mostly because this gets me an extra tier 3 slot. And because when you have the sorcerer's version on when you're in the nether, the piglins won't attack you because it does count as gold armor. So a little bit of min-maxing, getting 1 piece of the golden based armor on there just to have that when we're there. I added an undying thread, a magic capacity, and a warding, and enchanted it with blast protection and aqua affinity. Just basic enchants. I really just kind of took the first thing that came along. I was thinking of doing like a real big enchanting setup for it, but if we get a better way to enchant in the future, and there is a better way to do it even through ours itself, then I'll worry about it then. But just a little bit of something for now was fine. So then I did the other 3 pieces as the battle mages or the diamond version. I got Starbuncle 3 on here, which gives me movement, speed, and step up. And this actually gives me 2 blocks worth of step up, which is super cool. So let's see if I've got that tower over here still. So 2 blocks, I just step up 2 blocks. And I just, 1 block step up, 2 block step ups, but not 3 block. But you obviously saw me zooming around there during that fight, so that came in super handy, right? Repairing 1 just to double up the amount of time that these, half the amount of time that these take to repair themselves, because ours armor repairs itself automatically, I think 1 point every 4 seconds. So this now does 2 points every 4 seconds because I have 1 repairing on there. I did add a whirl sprig on there, which helps with my saturation. So now these barbecues on a stick, where they were doing 3, 6, 7.5 before, they're now doing 9.5. So when I eat one of them, my saturation goes all the way up just a half bar off of the 10th haunch there. So that was that's pretty cool there, and for lack of anything better to have on there for sure. This one I added spell power in the 3 slot just to have a little bit more oomph on my basic magic missile spell. 1 feather, 1 kindling just to set things on fire. You can combo the kindling effect with another one later on if you wanted to get more into a fire-based build. But I just did that for cooking my steaks when I was killing the cows, was the main reason why I threw that on there. And the extra little bit of DOT on the killing Enderman or whatever. It doesn't hurt in any way, shape, or form, so I'm leaving it on there for now. I guess it does hurt in a little way because I'm losing some drops to get this ash, but that is what it is. And then on the boots, I found 2 really good boots when I was flying around the end here. So combined, we got Frostwalker, Mana Boost, Protection, Unbreaking. They do have the Curse of Binding on them, but I'm not playing hardcore, so if I want to take them off, all I got to do is launch myself 400 blocks in the air and die of fall damage, or kill myself in another way that doesn't leave myself in a position where I can't get my totem back. And then you just have to put on another pair of boots, and then when you break the totem, you'll get your Battle Mage's boots in your inventory somewhere. So I'm going to kill off these last 2 Void Worms. Not going to do that on camera anymore because we've seen the fight there. It's a little bit intense, but not anything too special. You definitely want to have a ranged weapon to do it because those Void Worms were flying around out and about all over the place. Anyways, I appreciate you all for checking out the episode. We'll go over the Walden boss in the next one. I know what to expect in that one, so we'll have a little bit better setup and a clever way to try and kill him without getting wrecked too hard by it. But I appreciate you all, and we will see you in the next one.